We'll start. All right. Good morning. I'm Stephanie Stegan, and I am here with Happy Alexander. She is the counselor at Creekside Primary. And so thank you so much for agreeing to be on video for me. I appreciate it, especially during the summer, whenever we're trying to relax and not think about school. But, so according to the Limestone County job description, you have a lot of responsibilities. The first one is that you conduct counseling and learning activities for students. You consult with teachers to provide counseling services. You provide orientation activities, so like doing tours and stuff of schools, do test results for certain things, plan staff development as needed, sit in on conferences, assist families that maybe need outside help, maintain confidentiality, all of those things. So and I have seen you do a lot of those things at school. And so in addition to that, what do you do like on a daily basis? Like, what is your job in reality?
Well, it's funny that I don't know when the last time I've read that description was. Honestly, probably spend more time working on special ed
Okay.
than I do any of it. And
Okay.
honestly, and that's not even on there. But we are the 504, the counselors in Limestone County are the 504 coordinators. So anything that's 504 related, we have to do that process, meetings, referrals, that kind of thing. And also, we do all the initial referral process for any special ed related referral.
Oh, okay.
And so that means
I don't remember reading that on here.
It's not in there.
Yeah, I don't remember that. Yeah, so that's a lot.
That's a lot, especially we had 20 something referrals just this past year, which just means, and I try to do as much as I can possibly. I feel like part of my job is to try to I don't, necessarily interact with the kids as much as I would like, but I feel like if I can support the teachers so they can do their thing, then that's kind of a goal. So most of that paperwork, if it's anything I can fill out, if I can complete, if I can grab the data, download any testing, just anything that I can do, because I know it's like a huge packet of stuff. I try to do as much as I can, unless it's something I don't know the answer to or don't have access or something the teacher has to do. I try to do all that. We do lots of the IEP meetings that are, of course, not only just for the referral process, but the once a year IEP meetings for basically all the speech, definitely, and for most of the regular IEPs, unless it's a major one that like the principal or assistant principal would need to do. We try to do that to take that off of them. So that is a lot of the time.
And I know you also coordinate RTI. You help with that. We're on that committee too, on that team for that, because I know that we've talked about all of that too before. We've been in meetings before about that.
Yes, and that's true. That to me, that kind of goes like the precursor to the special ed, referral. So yes.
And then I know that something else just came to my head. Oh, you're the testing coordinator too, right? Yeah. So when they do the ACAP, we only test second grade because we only have second grade that tests, but you still have to coordinate all of that too, right?
Yes, all of that. And used to be Dibbles, but this past year, the reading coach kind of took over more of that.
Okay.
And so we're still technically labeled as the coordinator, but there's not a whole lot I have to do with all the DILS testing. So
Okay. So yeah, that is a lot. So how does what you do impact student learning? And you kind of already answered that in saying that, you know, you help with coordinating the meetings and stuff like that. But what else do you feel like you do that impacts the student learning on a daily basis?
well, hopefully support the teachers with what they would need. Like I said, I don't feel like I have a lot of one-on-one, teaching and learning with the kids, but hopefully through, like I said, the referral processes and the RTI and that team and all that information and data, and hoping kind of guiding which way they would need to go with that would help with their learning process. I hope.
Yeah. Yeah. And then I do know that if one of us, I know that we can come to you and tell you that, we know that there's a student having trouble, and you've always, come and talk to them, or, you know what I mean? I mean, something like that too. Or you've come to us saying that a parent has expressed concern too. So I know that that is impactful too, because if the kids are having a situation at home, it's definitely affects them. Yeah. So how do you think that you've become more improved or more focused on students and student learning over your tenure as the counselor?
That was a hard one. I was looking over your questions thinking, how would have I done differently? Trying to be more focused. Maybe hopefully streamlining some of the processes that we'll have to do for gathering all that data and things like that. That's about the only thing I could think of that maybe change, just trying to streamline processes more, and just hoping things go a little more smoothly.
Yeah. Well, and I think that too, making things easier for teachers does impact student learning, because then they can focus more on teaching.
Yes.
As opposed to, at least for me, I know that when I am distracted by paperwork, I tend to go, okay, let's do this activity while I can get this paperwork done or something, so.
Absolutely. That's why I feel like if I could at least do that,
Yeah,
take some of the paper off the teachers, that's my main goal too.
Yeah. And that I feel like anytime that you help a teacher, you're helping the student, you know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Yeah. So how long have you been a counselor?
Since 2000.
Okay.
2000. So that's 22 years.
Okay.
That I have been counseling. Before that, I was just an elementary teacher.
Okay. Okay. And what's your favorite thing about your job?
The time that I do get to be with the kids, not necessarily the paperwork. I like doing individual counseling. I like doing large group, just getting to be with them for a little bit of time. That's my favorite part.
Yeah. And I know they love you. I know that they, at least my class, they just adored you. Every time you walked by or walked into the room, they were, oh, Miss Happy. They were happy to see you.
Well, you get to, they only see you for a little bit, so you don't have to really discipline that much. So they think of it as a fun thing, or an activity that's fun. You don't have to be doing all the hard stuff, the math and the reading. So it's
right. Yeah.
Get to be looked at that way.
Yeah. Well, I appreciate your time. Thank you so much. And I hope that you enjoy the rest of your summer and have a great, I'm going to go ahead and